Welcome to Homeschool for American Adults. Hi, I'm Donna Marie. In today's lesson, we will learn some special things about sentence structure. And then we will do exercises 1 through 6 to test our understanding of structuring sentences. Let us begin. What is a sentence? A sentence is wording that expresses a complete thought. There are three types of sentences that are acceptable. They are the statement, the question, and the command. When forming sentences, there are some basic rules that we must follow. The words at the beginning of the sentence must begin with a capital letter, whether it is a proper noun or not, and must end with a punctuation mark. The three types of punctuation marks that can end a sentence are the period, the question mark, and the exclamation mark. There are two ways to write a statement or a command. The statement can either end with a period or the statement can end with an exclamation mark. An exclamation mark is used at the end of a statement to show strong emotions. In this sentence, Dan has a dog. The exclamation mark used at the end of the statement show that the sentence should be read with excitement, like this: Dan has a dog. The command can end with a period, and the command can end with an exclamation mark. The exclamation mark in the command shows that the sentence should be read with an authoritative tone like this: Stop! Unlike the statement and the command, the question cannot end with a period or an exclamation mark. When a direct question is asked, the direct question must end with a question mark. In the sentence, who is that? Since the sentence is a direct question, it must end in a question mark. Unlike the direct question, a question mark is not used at the end of an indirect or reported question. In the sentence, she asks who that is. A question mark must not end that sentence because the person who is speaking is reporting that someone asked a question. Now, there are two parts of a sentence. If the sentence has two or more words, that forms the sentence. The first part of the sentence is the subject. The second part of the sentence is the predicate. The subject usually comes before the predicate. The subject and the predicate together form the basic structure of a sentence. The subject answers who or what the sentence speaks of. Nouns and proper nouns occupy the subject area. In the sentence, Dan has a dog. The word Dan does the job of the subject because it fills the location of the subject, which goes before the verb has, and answers the question who when you ask, who has a dog? Now, the predicate area, which is found after the subject area, begins with a verb. It also includes all the wording that may come after the verb that begins the predicate. In the sentence, Dan has a dog, the verb has begins the predicate, and all the wording that come after the verb belongs in the predicate area too. In addition to the verb beginning the predicate, the verb has in the sentence Dan has a dog gives more information about Dan. The word has is a state of being verb that shows current possession. Therefore, it shows that Dan is experiencing ownership of the dog, which is currently happening in the present, a time that is now. Now, if a sentence is a one-word sentence, this type of sentence is formed with just a verb. When a sentence does not have a subject, that sentence is neither a statement nor a question. That type of sentence is a command. Command sentences can show a tone of authority, or they can express a passive tone without strong emotions. A command that shows a tone of authority ends with an exclamation mark. If the tone of a command is not authoritative, it ends with a period. Here are examples of one word sentences that show an authoritative tone. Read each command aloud with an authoritative tone. Repeat after me. Stop, walk, run, go, wait. Here are examples of one word sentences that does not have an authoritative tone. Read each sentence aloud without an authoritative tone. Repeat after me. Stop, walk, run, go, wait. Great job. Now, let us learn about three words that, when used, helps to give clarity to the meaning of sentences by helping us to understand if a noun is specific or general. What are articles? In grammar, articles give clarity to the meaning of sentences by helping us to understand if a noun is specific or general. Articles are a small set of words used with nouns to show that the noun names a person, place, or thing within the same general category. In the sentence, a cat sat on the table, the word a is used to give clarity that the sentence shows that the cat mentioned is not a particular cat that we are writing about. Instead, the cat mentioned is but one cat of many cats that we are writing about. In grammar, an article also can show that the noun refers to a particular person, place, or thing. In the sentence, the cat sat on the table, The word the is used to give clarity that the sentence shows that we are writing about a specific cat and not a cat in general. There are 3 articles in the English language. One of the articles is the word a. Use the word a before a word that begins with a consonant or that has a consonant sound. For example, in the sentence, a log fell, the general noun that follows the word a begins with a consonant. Therefore, the word a must come in front of the general noun. In the sentence, a used doll is on the bed. The vowel U has the consonant sound of the letter Y. Therefore, the word a must go in front of the vowel letter U. The second article is the word an. Use the word an before a word that begins with a vowel letter or that has the vowel sound. In the sentence, an ox sat on the fox. The general word ox begins with a vowel letter, therefore the word an must come in front of the vowel letter O. In the sentence, an hour has passed. The consonant letter H is silent, and we hear the short vowel sound of the vowel letter O. Since the word hour begins with the vowel sound, the word an must come in front of the silent consonant letter H. Silent letters within words will be covered in a future lesson. The third article is the word the. The word the can be used in 6 separate ways, but for the purpose of this lesson, we will use the word the to show that we are referring to a particular person, place, or thing. In the sentence, the cat ran, the word the shows that a particular cat ran. In the sentence, the man sat in the van, the word the shows that we are talking about a particular man that sat in the van. In both sentences, since the word the shows that it is referring to a particular person or thing, the word the must go in front of the specific words that refer to the person or thing mentioned in each sentence. Now, let us test our understanding of forming sentences. Exercise 1. Unscramble the 8 sentences using the correct word order. Please pause the video as needed to work at your own pace. The answer key to exercise 1 is at the end of exercise 6. Exercise 2. Choose 2 words and write 2 one-word command sentences. One command must end with an exclamation mark, and the other command must end with a period. Please pause the video as needed to work at your own pace. The answer key to exercise 2 is at the end of exercise 6. Exercise 3. Name the 2 parts of a sentence. Choose the correct answers. Please pause the video as needed to work at your own pace. The answer key to exercise 3 is at the end of exercise 6. Exercise 4. What parts of speech belong in the subject area of the sentence? Choose the correct answer. Please pause the video as needed to work at your own pace. The answer key to exercise 4 is at the end of exercise 6. Exercise 5. Within a sentence, which part of speech begins the predicate? Choose the correct answer. Please pause the video as needed to work at your own pace. The answer key to exercise 5 is at the end of exercise 6. Exercise 6. Write 3 sentences where each sentence begins with one of the 3 articles: a, and the. As long as your sentences have an article and a subject and a predicate, including all wording that belongs in the predicate area, in the correct word order and the correct ending marks, the sentences should be correct. You may write your sentences in the comment area if you would like me to have a look at them. I will respond. On the screen is the answer key to exercise 1. On the screen is the answer key to exercise 2 through 6. I am grateful for all subscribers and viewers for being a part of the Homeschool for American Adults community. Congratulations, you made it to the end of lesson 4. Now I have an assignment for you to do. Your assignment is to take a few minutes every day to review what you've learned about sentence structure and to practice writing sentences in the correct word order using the 3 articles a, and the. If you find it difficult to write sentences using the 3 articles, remember, you can always rewind this video and practice again. Never move on to the next lesson until you know and understand how to structure sentences using the 3 articles that's used in grammar. When you understand how to write sentences using the 3 articles that's used in grammar, that is used to give clarity of whether a noun is specific or general, you are ready to move on to the next lesson. See you there. Now, we have reached the end of this session, but before you go, please, if you've experienced the joy of learning this interactive lesson, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you will know when a new lesson is uploaded. Thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure teaching you. Bye-bye.